Hey everyone, Mike Lowe here, simsportsgaming.com, bringing you episode 13. Back-to-back days here, really keeping up the schedule. Had a few days off work here, heading into the weekend. Right off the bat, I can say I don't know if I'll be able to finish completely this game. I'm heading out to play some golf, and a little bit later. I'm just waiting for my buddy to let me know what time he wants me to pick him up. But it could be as soon as about an hour from now. But we'll definitely get into this game. Worst case, we'll see the bulk of it. But again, it's going to be the Tigers at Seattle. Before we do that, though, take a quick look at the vault, see how the slider set's doing. Checked yesterday, too. It was about 84-85% approval rating. Again, I'm not really sure exactly what that means, but it is still not on the first page of downloads for version 1.6, which is the latest one, and by far the one I've enjoyed the most, even with the most recent patch. Yeah, ratings come up a little bit. It's closer to 86 now, so thanks, guys. That's good to see. More people downloading that, and across the board, just a ton of downloads for the slider. So again, glad they're helping everybody out. Very, very cool. This Tigers franchise, I said around the middle of May. I've always said that's kind of my checkpoint of like when things start to take shape, and I think with that's kind of what we're seeing. We're exactly in the middle of May, and unfortunately, though, it's kind of like I don't really know what to think of the Tigers. They're better than I thought they would be at this point. Again, I think some of the acquisitions we made in our bullpen, picking up Daniel Bard on waivers, who's been pretty solid, kind of a get us out of a jam kind of guy with that high K per 9. And the signings of Xavier Cedeno, who has been just completely lights out, as has Aroydis Vizcaino. These guys are both slated to make the All-Star game at this point. Still very early, but Vizcaino leads the American League in saves. He's just been awesome, just totally awesome, both these guys. And they've really allowed us a pretty bad offensive team to play essentially 7-inning games. They're giving our opponents roughly 7 innings or so as opposed to 9. And that's a humongous advantage. And it's one of the reasons why, even though in theory it's not really wise to really overspend on relief pitching because you just don't get a ton out of them as far as like WAR. But if you're able to shut down a couple innings, I mean, that's a massive advantage. That's, close to 25% of the game that's being shut down for your opponent. So that's what's kept us in games, believe it or not, is really these two guys. Also some surprising starts, such as Daniel Norris, I should say, because some guys like Matthew Boyd have not pitched as well as I thought, probably pitching truer to kind of their form. Again, Fulmer's been rough. Zimmerman's he started off really strong, but it started to fade, as has Turnbull. But Daniel Norris has been really good, and I think Spencer Turnbull pitches today for us. But again, Buck Farmer has also been really good. Truthfully, he's been our setup guy. I should probably move that around because he has been our kind of go-to guy there. Let's move Nick Ramirez down. So that's kind of how I have the bullpen guys I'll look at there. Alex Wilson, kind of our last guy, so to speak. And I like the righty-lefty, just depending on the particular inning. Neither of these guys are set for 7th or 8th. It's just really based on the matchup. One of them ideally will pitch 7th. One of them ideally will pitch 8th. Sometimes Joe Jimenez will come into that mix as well. It just kind of depends on the matchups. So again, looking at the standings, Tigers are still in last, but 3 games out after yesterday's win. Yesterday's game was just an awesome game. It was a bunch of home runs, which was really bizarre, but just a really, really good game. And again, this is using slider set version 1.6. So some really, really good stuff going on with this particular set. So very first thing we're going to do is jump in and advance the games for the day. And every team plays on Friday. I don't think this game has rainouts yet, right? They have rain delays and stuff, but boy, that'd be a really cool thing. It adds a whole level of strategy. Out of the Park Baseball has rainouts in our online league, and it's really interesting because it really kind of messes up your pitching rotation a little bit. If you don't have an off day mixed in there, it can get really, really challenging. So, but again, it's a really good game. This is probably that best MLB The Show game I think I've ever played. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got one more. That's good. It's really good. Again, there's some things we've talked about in different streams that I think can improve. But they're listening. I mean, they reached out to Ryden's team this year to work on rosters. I got to meet up with Ryden when he was out here in San Diego, and it was just really, really cool to chat with him about just his enthusiasm about the game and of course his rosters. And I'm sure everybody's using those rosters, and if you aren't, he's got a million different versions of them out there. So also a shout out because Ryan just reminded me about Bacon's rosters. which is a fictional set that comes out every year. They're super awesome. And as I get through this game and I end up maybe playing another season or something in the off season, which I don't know, that's a tall order, but the fictional rosters are just so cool. And I wish you could load fictional rosters into a online league, because I think that's how I'd want to play an online league, and just have a fantasy draft. Just be really, really cool. So anyway, some plenty of good rosters out there. Again, Ryden's team doing some great work. And again, really happy that San Diego Studios reached out to Ryden's team to really take advantage of his skills and his efforts and everything. So I think that's super, super cool. So again, I think, they're listening. This franchise get as much love as we all hope? No, but I mean, it's not just this studio. It's really most games right now, as they're trending more towards the online head-to-head modes and whatnot. So anyway, enough chat. Let's jump into the game. But first, let's take a look. We're facing Taiwan Walker. And as we scroll over to Seattle, we can take a look here. Their number 2 pitcher. He's not what he used to be as far as maybe potential is concerned. Pickoff artist. We got to be careful taking any kind of leads with this guy. But he's certainly hittable. Pretty pedestrian stats. I mean, not bad. His advanced metrics say he's actually been a little bit worse than that. Very susceptible to the home run. Walking quite a few guys. Actually, not a little above average walks, but hasn't been striking out a ton of guys. So he's beatable. There's no doubt he's beatable. Seattle themselves, if we look at the standings here, they are worse than even us. They are, one of the worst teams in the American League, it looks like. So 19-27. They are darn well close to being the worst team. The Blue Jays are so bad in this franchise. It's really interesting. But again, the Tigers sit just 2 games out of the wild card, believe it or not. It's really hard to believe. At 162 for runs, we've scored more than the Rangers and Blue Jays only. But again, our pitching is, tight games. We've found a way to win, and I've mentioned before, that's just a big advantage that you get by not having to. You're just smarter than the AI typically in this game. It just doesn't really manage bullpens all that well and things like that. So, overcast weather in Seattle, as I mentioned, will be Spencer Turnbull. Most of the bullpens available. I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. It'd be nice to get some innings out of Spencer Turnbull, but again, his stamina a little low there. So you can get a look at him. He will be a very nice player to help limit the home runs, which we gave up a bunch to the Twins, it seemed like. And again, Taiwan Walker. So a couple righties going. Probably need to give some guys some rest because we don't have an off day till Monday. So let's see who we want to give some rest to. I don't know. I really don't want to rest any of these guys, truthfully. Brock Deathridge hit his first career hit, first career home run in the last game. We'll let Austin Romine play today. I don't know. I kind of want to go with this lineup today. Get off on the right foot here, but geez. I don't care. Yeah, we'll just go with the regular lineup. That's the lineup we kind of put together yesterday. So, but yeah, some daytime streaming, exciting. I still got my coffee here, or geez, morning streaming, I guess, for some. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Off work yesterday and today. Just kind of took a couple days just to. I love my job. I truly, truly love my job. It's just been really busy and just kind of was like, man, it's kind of getting to me a little bit. I'm like, I need to step away for a couple days. So. It's been good. Even just after yesterday, I was like, oh, I feel a million times better. So, of course, very thankful, grateful to still be working with everything going on. I hope everyone else is safe and doing well, hanging in there. I'm not a big fan of the teal Mariners uniforms. Man, I love the Mariners uniforms typically, and I love their color scheme and their stadium. They're a team I was actually really close to taking. They're on my list to roll with this year, but I figured for longevity, got to go with my hometown team. I really hope carryover saves work to the PS5. I'll be really bummed if I play all these games and it doesn't work in the future. I'll be really, really sad. Oh yeah, and I talked about bumping up the trade frequency. Let's just go up a notch for now. And again, that's completely however you want to use it. Totally up to you.
Leading off tonight,
Jordy Mercer hit 2 home runs yesterday. His first and second of the season. It was crazy. First pitch of the game. So pretty standard repertoire. Pretty similar to what we faced yesterday. He's going to see that splitter, so maybe looking a little lower in the zone here. Still middle. So not a pitch like that. But the Seattle team, it'd be nice if we could get on a roll here. We're finally playing a team that's worse than us. Yeah, those uniforms aren't bad. I like the texture on the letters.
7-10.
PS4 Pro really pops those jerseys. Ooh, that's a good pitch. I thought that might have been the splitter. A lot of movement on that pitch. Oh, goodness. There's that splitter. It's a pretty fast splitter, 89. By the way, I tweeted out just a little bit ago, I think tonight, or sometime this weekend, I don't know if it'll be tonight, I'm going to be starting a new stream of College Hoops 2K8, the classic, I mean, considered the GOAT of all franchise/dynasty modes. I admittedly am not a baseball, or I should say a basketball brain. I don't know the game as well as I do, like, say, baseball and football, but I think that'll make it even more fun. So be looking for that stream this weekend. I think that could be a lot of fun. And that'll be on this YouTube channel, so again, subscribe to that to get pinged. We did some NFL head coach last night, week 2. Interesting game. I won't spoil it, but if you want to check that episode out, the Raiders are through week 2 of this first season there. One of the things I actually love about the Tigers is they only have like 1 home and 1 road jersey. There's no third jerseys. I know people love jerseys. I love the classic. Just, I don't need 20 different versions. Shoot it down, yep. And that's one of the reasons, other than they're my hometown team, and because I was really trying to avoid the Tigers. I don't really like taking rebuild teams, but I love their uniforms. Of course, I'm a Tiger fan in real life. Miguel Cabrera is another reason. We talked yesterday's episode, kind of chasing a couple records, 3,000 career hits, 500 career home runs. All within reach. The hits probably this season, towards the end of the season. Home runs, probably not, but if he sticks around for next year, which he probably will, because he's owed a lot of money, it could definitely happen. And that would be really cool, because that would be probably on the PlayStation 5 at that point, when he hits number 500. So, a little irony there, I guess. Talon Walker's throwing a lot of strikes so far. Good foul. Come on. Dang it.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jonathan Jones.
Hitting much better. He's been hitting like 350 or so the last week or week and a half.
All one's the count.
Nice lit up there. Breaking ball hitter, quirk for Jonathan Scope. And, I tried to hit the hell out of that ball.
Inside, ball 1.
Sometimes that's going to be a nice hit, sometimes it's not. Just how it goes. So Spencer Turnbull, former second-round pick of the Tigers, hasn't been great, but it's still early. He's had moments of really being sharp. He's got a lot of movement on his pitches. He's got a nice beard. Freshly trimmed beard.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Mallet Smith.
Here's some sawing going on in the background. There's some tree trimming going on.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball one, no strike. Hey! Two to count. Full count.
Come on, Spencer. Bullpen's tired. Can't nibble too much.
Batting second, the left fielder, D. Jordan.
A lot of speed at the top of the lineup for the Mariners. I actually usually prefer guys like this to hit up in the air. Let the outfielders try and run it down versus trying to rush a throw. But again, not as fast as it used to be, that's for sure. Good bunter, so we're playing that.
Ball one.
I loved D. Gordon when I did that Marlins carryover save.
Batting third, the right
He
fielder,
was just such a good player.
Henniger.
So we're getting into the power part of the lineup here. Spencer Turnbull's pretty good at limiting the home runs. So glad they finally made that rating matter.
Ball, that's out.
It's very bizarre that it didn't matter before. It's just very strange.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Come on, Spencer.
Hey!
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Let's get a one pitch out here. That'd be nice.
Hey!
How many people are in this stand? So this is the last place team. Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. I've noticed, like, it's really easy. Like, Comerica Park's just always full of people. And this team's pretty bad. I mean, that's still, I know they're probably being generous. They don't want to make the game look silly, but really, that's still a lot of people on the lower bowl on the left there. Especially in the first inning. Everybody's late. Especially in a city like Seattle. Traffic and whatnot. Seattle's a beautiful city, though. I've been to Hawaii a few times, and I still say I think Seattle's the prettiest city in the country.
One ball, two strikes, it counts.
Just a really awesome mix of, you know, you got water, you got mountains. It's just really pretty. Of course, it's a bigger city. Why did I go full effectiveness there? That was stupid.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Shed Long.
Shed Long. Never heard of this guy in my life. Just gonna throw a sinker here. Oof, that
Count
pitch.
1-0.
Too many pitches, Spencer Turnbull. Let's go. Little curveball. "23 pitches. Too many. Be pretty awesome to have a game, you know, take into account things like a team traveling to the West Coast. I know in football that's a big deal. Like teams traveling across the country, it really impacts their win-loss rate. It'd be cool to see that kind of depth in a franchise mode.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ball. That's inside. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Ball. That's outside.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Oh, and 1.
Bad swing.
That ball's foul. Nope, outside.
Man.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, Austin Nola.
0-1's the count. One and 1.
Batting seventh, the
Top 5 American League team in fielding percentage. Again, very early. And there's not a huge variety usually this time of year between teams at the top, so.
Aye.
Ooh, hit that really hard.
The count is 1-2.
I don't think I've had a perfect release yet with Turnbull today.
JP.
Just a little off.
Crawford.
Former Philly, hot prospect. This guy was supposed to be a really, really special player for the Phillies. Well, much more efficient inning this time. You guys are quiet today. Where's everybody?
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 14.
Ball, that's in. The count 1-1. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. No, that's low. No, ball 4.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Roma.
No balls, 2 strikes. Nope, outside.
Yeah, good pitch. A high splitter. It's just a weird looking pitch.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Outside, that's the ball.
Ah, dang it. It did not drop as much as I thought.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
Ball and 1.
He's taking stupid swings today.
Inside, ball. Count is 2-1. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, not a good season for the Mariners, as we saw earlier.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
0-1's the count.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik. Miss.
He's not number 00, he's just number 0. That's weird.
Ball inside. Yeah.
Well, much more efficient last couple innings here. See if you can get out of the third quickly.
The left fielder, D. Jordan.
Hey. Oh, and 2. Ball. Two balls, 2 strikes.
What? Wait, what? I wasn't even looking. What the heck just happened? Wasn't that a hit? Oh, did he try to stretch into a double? I was looking at my phone just thinking it was just going to be a routine single. That's weird. I mean, he's fast, but good grief. I wasn't even watching this play. Boy, that's a really interesting call. That's just kind of a routine hit, right? I mean, tried to catch him sleeping maybe, but it wasn't even close.
Hey. Hey. 2. No ball, 2 strikes.
Oof. Oh, that was quick.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Ryan, I think the only thing I'm even considering is the stolen base success, but honestly, they're just low in this game for this year. I mean, all the simulated games are pretty low, and I don't have very good base steal. I have some guys with speed, but, you know, when I was playing against the Twins and they had Byron Buxton steal, I mean, he absolutely obliterated me. I mean, he stole it so easily, and it was on a breaking ball, but I mean, that's how it should look, and I think increasing that anymore. So, anyway, the long story short, no, not really. Even with the latest patch, everything's playing pretty well right now. Damn it. Man, I am just taking horrible swings today.
Oh.
not focusing or something. But anyway,
Now batting.
yeah, and
The
that's not,
first baseman,
again, I don't
CJ
do a whole like
Cron.
locked final slider set or anything, but right now it's working pretty well. And again, all the dust is starting to settle. The game's been out for a while now, played a bunch of games. There's always a lot of changes in the beginning, both by the studio and us making adjustments. So.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Making things way too easy for Taiwan Walker here.
I got the count 1 and 2. I got the count 2 and 2. DJ.
Now batting. The center fielder, Victor Reyes.
10th double in the season, so you figure he's on pace to hit 30 to 40.
Ball 1, no strike. Now he's safe.
We'll take it. We will take it. 2-out run.
Now batting.
Double and a little
The
bloop
right
single.
Cameron Maben.
Boy, you got to dive for that ball. 2 outs, man on base. And see, like Victor Reyes is our leading guy of steals, Ryan. So he was in the top 5 or top 10 MLB. He's only got a steal success rate of 30. So like, I know some people have talked about maybe increasing it, but I just don't think it's necessary. I mean, 30 is pretty bad. And they've just been opportunity steals, but he's also kind of thrown out plenty. So I feel like it's pretty accurate.
Hey. Nope. 1 and 1.
So again, when you get quick pitched like that, it doesn't matter. Think of it like a pitching machine. I'm not watching his windup. I don't care what he's doing before he releases the ball.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball, that's out.
Whew, boy, that cutter looks a lot faster when you think it's the 4-seam. Very nice pitch. But, get a run, I'll take it.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch.
Yeah, Ryan, I mean, that's what I was hoping for, is that by increasing that, I have it at 6 right now. But I think that's more just a programming thing, because like they just never run on a full count with 1 out to try and set up a double play, and they never have in this series. And it's weird because it's a huge part of baseball, and it just doesn't seem like it'd be a whole lot to tweak. I mean, that's certainly something they could patch in. And hey, Victor, yeah, Maven's been pretty good for us, pretty solid hitter. Yeah, I mean, speed's still going to matter a whole lot, for sure. Alright, let's continue on here. So again, probably their best hitter here in this lineup, so don't want to give away our little lead we just built. Or built, I should say.
0-1. That's the ball. Ball 2.
Gosh,
Three
it's
balls,
not
2 strikes.
hitting the meter today with Turnbull. But helps to play a
Now
pretty
batting,
bad team,
third
so
baseman, Kyle Seager.
ooh, we hit that pretty well. What's our wind looking like? That might have been Turnbull's quirk, the home
Now
runs per 9 quirk. I don't see, I guess there's no wind, right? The roof's closed.
The designated
But he's got
hitter.
that grounded quirk, and
Yeah.
I think we saw it in play right there.
Draw.
Ball
This
that.
guy's got one of those swings that makes it hard to use the meter because it kind of gets in the way of the meter when he moves his bat. Drives me nuts.
That's ball 2.
They're like the hardest guys to
2
pitch
balls,
to for me.
no strikes. Ball.
Alright, 54 pitches through 4 innings. I like that, especially after 23 of them were in the first inning. Oh yeah, Seattle Stadium's beautiful. Totally agree. Yeah, Ryan, exactly. It's going to have them run more in the counts they're already running in. Exactly.
The left fielder, number
Yep.
14.
I've noticed a lot less hit and runs, though, and again, I don't know if it's just I try to keep runners pretty close on base, and maybe they call them off, but could have been something that was patched, I'm not really sure, but I've definitely seen less, thank God. Maybe it's having the contact rating low. They kind of know there's going to be more chance for swing and miss. I'm not honestly sure, but I'm happy with it, so. Oh, I thought that was going to be a home run. Damn. 100-mile
Now
exit
batting,
velocity,
Catcher, Austin.
or mile per hour exit velocity.
Ball.
Oof.
I got a
Tried to
ball,
check
1
that
strike.
swing.
That's outside.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
inside.
This four-seamer's got just a little cut to it, a little bit, nowhere near what his cutter does, but a little movement. Oof, just too late on that.
Now batting. The third
Well, one of our better clutch hitters up here.
Castro.
See if you can bring him in.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Oh, yeah, out by a mile.
Right on the tag. Out.
I don't mind pushing it, tight games especially. I was just hoping for an offline throw. D. Gordon, I don't think had that accurate of an arm, but proved me wrong. Had Cabrera up too, but
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, Austin Nola.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out. Got him.
The batter, number 22.
ooh, nice hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
He's safe.
Oh, just got through.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So definitely a guy we can double up, but also a guy's got some pop, so.
0-1's the count. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll throw him a curveball here.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Two the count.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
Five scoreless innings for Spencer Turnbull. Happily take that. Much easier playing the Mariners than the Twins or Cleveland or Yankees. It's a good looking stadium though, no doubt.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Too early. Oh gosh, I thought that was a slider.
1-2.
I think throw a slider.
Out.
I don't know, soccer games.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Jones.
Off the plate, ball 1. One. Two balls, 2 strikes. I got 3-2.
Chainsaw working hard right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Apologies if it's loud. Ooh, gosh.
Now batting, the first baseman, TJ Crone.
Got some Japanese maple trees in the front yard that are getting trimmed up right now.
Ball 1, no strike. One and 1.
Gosh, I'm just not moving the cursor right today.
I got the count 1-2. I got the count 2-2.
Right where I had the cursor and I moved it. I'm gonna stay at first on that one. Hit it hard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Off the base of the wall there. Played really well.
Whoa, that's down.
Ah, dang.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder, D. Gordon.
0-1.
I'd like Turnbull to pitch this inning, so we're going to get through the heart of their order here. He's got that home run quirk, so... Catcher doesn't even react.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, where's the net?
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
All ones the count. All 1. 1-1. Ball 2.
I'm going to throw the curveball here. Ah,
Count is
damn.
3-1. Three balls.
Nowhere near where I was aiming, but... Thank goodness. Hit my spot right when I needed it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Hey!
Six innings. Spencer Turnbull, that'll probably do it for him. 82 pitches, 71 stamina, so... Gotta know when to walk out of the casino. We're definitely ahead of
Your
Spencer
attention,
Turnbull today,
please.
so...
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Alright, so they go to their bullpen. Taylor
Number
Williams here.
73.
He's pitched a lot, 28 innings already. It's very wild, though. 20 walks in those 28 innings. So probably a guy will just have the strategy of
We got
The
time.
right
taking a
fielder,
pitch.
Cameron.
It's not terrible. Base on ball per 9, 51. It's below average there. But new pitcher, we'll take a pitch anyway. Pretty standard repertoire. Try to see his fastball and get the speed.
All 1.
There we go. So it's pretty hard. 96. But again, wild. If I get something grooved down the middle here, I'll take a swing. But oh, let's see. I'm not sure who we're going to go with. Probably one of those two guys, though.
That's out. He's out.
Now batting, number 14.
1-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Roma.
Pretty sure he was out, but it was close. Yeah, definitely out.
He's out.
Oh man,
Ladies and gentlemen,
crazy game.
it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So I need
Leading
to
off for
make a quick decision here on. So where you're at, it's long. Nola Wisdom. The next inning would be a lefty righty. So I think we're actually going to go with
the designated hitter,
Joe Jimenez here.
Lowe. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers,
In case we need
number
Daniel Bard in this
77,
inning.
Joe Jimenez.
Trying to give these guys a day off here if we can. I mean, Jimenez, if he's quick, could even pitch both innings.
That's ball 2. Hey! No, he's out.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Austin Nola.
Oh, that's ball.
Ooh.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now batting, number 22,
Ball. Down. Hang on. You got time. Yep, that ball went out.
now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
All 1's the count. Safe.
It's a good inning for Joe Jimenez. Tigers, soccer game here. 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 26, Tab Tweeted by Lowe.
Tweeted by Lowe was on my Tigers
Leading off for Detroit. The
carryover
shortstop,
save. We played all 162 a few years ago. Missed the wild card on the last game of the season, if you guys remember, but we made a trade for him. Oh, so let's see for next inning. Definitely could be either of these guys, really. Buck Farmer come in if that inning goes a little too long. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
1-0.
Slider curve there.